They say it's not affiliated, but I don't really believe them.
The prophecy of 8 years later has come true.
Ah, yes, inspired, in quotes.
Prophecy?
And now, well, they said they were going to release this, so we might as well. It's the X8 Demake.
NG, what I mean by that is Heavy Sigh's playthrough of X8 is actually 8 years old at this point. The original one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I guess I should edit in the extra playthrough where I have a fucked up camera.
But
yeah, I remember that from, what was it? Like, the Let's Play through all of the X games, and you contributed a Zero playthrough?
Yeah, Zero and Axel. But this is X8, so it's about time we started up our Demake. Right into the action. No animated cutscene for you this time.
Damn.
Okay, if they're... I get that they're trying to mimic the original text box, it just seems weird that they're not using the same fonts?
It's actually weird. They have a weirdly different speed at which the beeps play, so it sounds a bit weird on some characters.
Yeah.
I mean, mostly the other thing is that the fonts worked much better on CRTs than they do in standard LCDs now, so... But here's our new character. We get to play with dashes. We have an air dash this time, standard.
Yep.
I like how you've said new character just because you, like, forbid yourself from using X in the original playthrough.
Yes, that's true.
Was this Toxic Seahorse background?
No, that's, I think, actually from a different game.
I would not be surprised.
No, like the very far background, the parallaxes.
Yeah, the one with the giant waterfalls. I think that was from a different game. I don't quite remember, though. Because I know that background is hacked together from two separate things. And this used to be where you would get items if you came back here, but we don't do that anymore, so let's just skip it. Oh man, the bat room!
Toxic Seahorse had the damn Armored Armadillo had that.
Yeah, there we go, it's Armored Armadillo.
Okay, so he removed the trap rooms from the original, which I can kind of get behind.
He actually kept a few of them, but for most places, yeah, he just took them out.
I mean, they were mostly just time wasters, and to get your score up anyway, but there doesn't seem to be any kind of system like that this time around.
Yep, but what they do have is enemies that do a lot of damage now. We can see with the Blader just doing like 5 pips just for running into you. And then these big boys who basically only show up here. And then instantly die whenever you hit them with a charge shot.
Oh, so shield breaks are still in. That's good.
Kind of, but like most enemies don't really bother with them. There's only like I think 4 shielded enemies in the game. In a way that matters. However, you will be seeing a whole hell of a lot of these weird turret things.
X8's enemy variety isn't exactly big to begin with.
I mean, having a small enemy variety isn't the worst thing in the world as long as they're used creatively.
True.
Sometimes they're used creatively.
God, which thing was it that had like 5 enemies? Which the hacks?
I think it was... I'm trying to remember now.
Project
Was that
Zero?
Project Zero?
Yeah.
I think that
Yeah.
had all like the shield attackers.
Yeah, Project Zero was the one that was oversaturated with shield attackers, Mets, and mummies.
And random crashes.
Huh.
God, it's actually interesting playing the first 3 X games and seeing just what's been cut apart to use here.
Yeah.
You've got the computer consoles from the beginning of X3.
Okay, that sprite looks different. It's not from X.
I always forgot how lanky the X8 Sigma design was.
Now fight 4 of them at the same time.
Don't give him ideas, they'll add that in an update. I like how they can take any form they want, but all of them just have the exact same mass-produced look to them, except for the important people.
Yeah.
Like, literally, it's like walking up and being like, you know what I want to be today? An office drone.
I want to be a blue stormtrooper.
Oh no, the kidnapper from X3, it returned.
Well, I mean, I guess that's one way to make a stand-in for that whatever the hell Lumine was tied to in that one cutscene.
Yeah, it's good enough.
Yeah, nice that we do have some new art. We've got the orbital elevator in the background there.
Yeah, orbital elevator combined with Vile rocking his third redesign.
Mm-hmm. He was, what, blue and then purple before?
No, he's purple, then blue. And now for our first boss, the giant crab.
This thing originally, from what I remember, attacked you throughout the level. That doesn't seem to be the case anymore.
Yeah, no, not anymore. Originally, the idea was that you were chasing this thing here.
Did you have a cut there?
No, that just goes that fast.
No, I thought I saw something funny with your bar.
Oh, it just fades out when you get close to it.
Oh, okay.
Which is actually slightly more disorienting in some fights.
Yeah.
But this thing technically only has 3 attacks, but its main claim to fame is that launching the claw at you basically has, like, 0 tell, so it'll just hit you randomly. Man, this NES wishes it could have had giant explosions like that. And now, with no further ado, we have 8 Mavericks. All D-made, and some of them better made than others.
Okay, this is an X3 layout.
Who to start with?
We have so many choices, and only some of them will kick our teeth in.
My vote's on Panda Express.
He is a good starting choice, but I could also look at a slightly edited Ground Scaravich. Choices, choices.